Hi guys, my name is Steph and welcome back to another video. This one is another tutorial for some special effects makeup, and it's kind of a warrior slash witch look that is partly inspired by the character Octavia from the series The 100. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm starting off with a fresh face as always, no makeup on, and I'm tying up my hair so it's not in my face and it doesn't annoy me while I'm working on the makeup. And then I'm gonna start the makeup off by putting layers of molding wax on my forehead, because that's where I'm gonna carve in the pentagram later. I actually hadn't worked with molding wax before, so this was my first time. So I started by putting Vaseline on my fingers so it wouldn't stick to it, and then I built up layers on my forehead, and it took me some time to get the hang of it, but I finally did. And once I was happy, I put some loose powder on it because I thought it would like decrease the stickiness, which it didn't that much, but that's just what I did. Afterwards, I took my toothpick and carved out a circle on my forehead. In hindsight, this could have been a little bit bigger, but I just ran with it. And then I kind of lined out the pentagram with it and carved it out. Just so you know, you need to go over these lines over and over again, because you're gonna push wax into the other lines when you're like crossing lines in the pentagram, if that makes sense. So you just need to go over and over it again until it just looks how you want it to look. After I was happy with that, I dipped my toothpick into some black makeup and then put it onto my pentagram to make it look like I actually carved my skin. And then I did the same thing with some blood to make it look more real. Then I moved on to my eyes. First of all, I thought I would do kind of a black swan kind of eye makeup, but then I decided to just like do it like a mask. And in the beginning the lines were really straight, so I kind of like tried to mess them up by pulling the black down so it would kind of look like it would have dripped down from the front, and I also did it on the top of it. And then afterwards I tried out a new thing that I also hadn't used before. It's called 3D gel, and you heat it up real quick in the microwave or in a water bath, and then it gets liquid really fast, and then you kind of drop it on your skin like wax and it will like fall down. And I really liked the effect it created, so I did it all over the lower end of the black mask and then continued with the makeup on the top. Okay, so afterwards I moved back to my forehead, and I wanted to make this part of the makeup look a bit more realistic because the molding wax doesn't really have the same color as my face. So I kind of figured, because it was so sticky, that you couldn't use makeup to like make it my skin color, so I wanted to put some blood on it. So I used kind of a sponge with big holes to create a realistic effect and put it on my forehead. So then I decided that I want to make it seem as if I just carved the pentagram into my head, for example as part of a spell. So I put some blood directly on it and let it drip down over my nose and my eyebrows. And then I also put the blood under the mask and let it drip down, the same as the 3D gel, to make the look even more scary. To finish up this look, I wanted to try something new that I hadn't done before. So I've been using colored contact lenses for the past Halloweens, but I've never used Sclera lenses. Sclera lenses are usually bigger than the normal contact lenses, and also more expensive, but I invested in some mini scleras that are kind of in between normal scleras that cover all of your eye and the normal contact that just colors the color part of your eye. So I put them in at the end, which was a big mistake because it took me for ages and I messed up my makeup a bit while I was doing it. So I would recommend doing it first, but I finally got them in after having some trouble, and yeah, that's the finished look. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did, so I know too. I really love doing these videos, and I don't want October to end because I love Halloween so much. but it's gonna end at some point, so leave some comments down below on inspiration or ideas, what you want to see next. Also leave me some feedback on what I can improve, and I'll see you next Monday.